So you're about to start the new season of WWE SuperCard and you have no idea what carries over, what doesn't, and what things you should do to be best prepared for the imminent switch. Well, you're in the right place because I'm going to tell you 10 things you should or shouldn't be doing that will change your experience of Season 9 greatly. Before we get started, if I miss anything in this, please let me know. Any tips in the comments right down below. And if you include the special word in your comment, glory, then I'll give you a heart just for doing so. Like this, but only if you're subscribed. Make sure it happened. I see you. Let's get started off with the first one, and this is the biggest question I get. And that is what you should save and what you shouldn't. And this is split into 2 points. What is and isn't carried over between seasons. Let's start off with PvP rewards and packs. Now, being in PvP is great and all, but the packs you get don't actually benefit you in the new season or in a new tier. The rewards do not upgrade, so you may as well claim them now. And just to clarify, if you do mistakenly leave them, they'll still be there, but they'll be the exact same rewards that are described right now. The same goes for Team Battleground rewards, and if you have them, although I don't know why you would have them, Giants Unleashed rewards. You're better just claiming them now, get them out of the way, they don't update with new tiers. Same goes for King of the Ring rewards, but one you might be a little bit confused by, and these you will lose if you don't get them, are your ladder rewards. Yes, these little things in the achievements or the trophy section says season achievements. These, if you haven't claimed them, will disappear when a new season launches, so make sure you claim your ladders, your triumphs, and well, the badges you don't need to claim. So those will definitely move across. It's the ladder and the triumphs will be lost the moment that the new season drops. So what does remain? What can you keep and rely on to give you something special? Well, let's start off with Team Stomping Ground rewards. In fact, one of the biggest activities our team is doing is playing as many Team Stomping Grounds, win or lose, as possible. Next up, one of my favorite things, Survivor rewards. And if you manage to get yourself a Survivor reward at the moment, the rewards will go up with you, so you could effectively save one over and then use it when you reach the top tier. Then you've got your credits, tickets, and your super coins. They'll all stay the same. You don't have to worry about losing those. And the momentum slots you earn in the week before Season 9 will carry over, so you're not going to lose those the moment that Season 9 goes live. But that does remind me, there's a third pointer in there, and that is make sure one thing is taken care of, and that is Team Stomping Ground rewards. But every new tier I hear stories where people lose their Team Stomping Ground rewards. The pattern that seems to emerge is the number of days left before expiring, and that seems to be around about 10. If the number of days is less than 10 by the time the new tier or new season launches, some of them tend to get lost. Now, this is not 100% official. I just want to make that very clear. This is just something that does happen on the regular. My advice on this one is take your own risks, but I personally would claim any Team Stomping Ground rewards that have got 10 days or less when the new season goes live. For example, I've got a Team Stomping Grounds rewards that expires in 16 days. That will be 11 days when a new season launches. Some of you may think, but that ruins my plans of having exclusive draft picks. Well, that is your decision. And right now they may not be useful, but the super coins might. I just don't want you to lose them. So now, before we go on to the next point, I need your help because this guy does not want you to know, yes, I'm talking to you, El Lyco, does not want you to know about the other things you should be doing right now to get ready for Season 9. So I need you, yeah, I'm sorry to ask for it, to smack that like button as hard as you possibly can. Now, I know some of you have already done that, and I really appreciate it, but you over there, yeah, I see you. I see you. Not subscribed or liking. Man, why you gotta do that? Okay, why you gotta do that? So let's go together to get rid of this chump. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes, you out of there. Beautiful. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Oh, and if you haven't already, hit the big subscribe button so you don't miss any Season 9 content. Number 4 is starting fusions. Now, My personal recommendation about this is that the fusion chamber needs to be managed quite closely, because if you don't do that before a new season goes live, you could be locked into a fusion that you can't then get out of. And that is important when it comes to Arcane and above. Why? Well, because when a new season launches, for the last 2 seasons, we have had new fusions for the first 2 of the brand new 3 tiers. But the timers will change for each fusion, apart from the new ones, of course, which means that they will likely automatically reduce. So how do you work this in a way that's going to benefit you? Well, I certainly would say 2 or 3 days beforehand is the latest time I would be starting an Arcane, SummerSlam, or Ronin fusion, and take the risk at your own leisure as to whether you're going to be locked into that fusion when the new season drops. Currently, an Arcane fusion lasts 6 days, a SummerSlam BCE fusion lasts 5 days, and a Ronin fusion lasts 4 days. When the season launches, a Ronin should take 2 days and 12 hours, SummerSlam BCE should take 3 days, and an Arcane fusion will last for 4 days. Now, they may change these dates, but based on what we know, that is what they will move to. So plan your fusions around that, as any time that is remaining over those new time periods will immediately come off your fusion, making it ready to collect straight away when a new season goes live. The next bit is login bonuses. Don't claim anything that is in your login bonus. Wait until a new season drops. Why? Because it's likely that the rewards will increase. It's possible they won't, but in previous new seasons and new tiers, the rewards have increased and given people better cards from them, so just be wary of that one. Don't claim anything there. The next incredible thing you need to do is scan this QR code that just came out. Like, wow, there it is. It's wonderful. It's shiny white and got code and stuff. Yeah. But wait, before you scan it, it's important you know what's inside here, because a lot of what I'm about to talk about in this video has to do with what this gives you. Inside this special QR code, you get yourself an exclusive draft pick, 5 tickets, and 500 super coins. Specifically, it's the exclusive draft pick that's good. So if you are trying to save your exclusive draft board that might be set in a way to get extra picks or a reset, you might not want to get this QR code yet. However, if you are fine and you are happy getting all 3 of those gifts, go on, scan it right away. And I'm going to scan it now just to show you what I get. The pack, yes it is, and 500 super coins. Thank you very much. That's going to help me greatly, because I am still grinding for more and more. 5 extra tickets, the balance is very high at the moment, an extra exclusive draft pick, which I'm sure I'm going to have to go and pick right now, and this is why you might not want to do this. Okay, let's go to the top right hand side. This is WWE Universe. Do I have that? I don't know. No, I do. Okay. Oh, I get another one. Cool. 2 for the price of 1 is absolutely fine by me. Let's go for the one in the bottom right hand corner. I definitely have. So a little bit of a diversion, a nice diversion, but let's get back. Now, you may have noticed that I have gone very hard on this week's PvP. Now, one reason for that is that I'm foolish enough to want to spend credits and spend a whole day grinding. But the reason for that is you want to get the most amount of momentums you can. This is for King of the Rings, because those do have a bigger importance than most times throughout a season at the very beginning, and also for the new events, plus even the new TLC mode coming in, which does use your own deck, plus you get tons of super coins by doing it, especially this weekend, which is double picks and double super coins. So before the new season comes in, get grinding. Talking about that special weekend, about having double super coins, use it to your advantage. Try to dedicate as much time as you possibly can to getting your super coin balance up. Whether that's through Money in the Bank PvP, I personally would recommend Money in the Bank, but also Team Battleground and Team Stomping Grounds as well for extra super coins. For example, Team Battleground, all you need to do is get to 10,000 points. You don't need to particularly try too hard, especially if you don't need the rewards, and you'll get yourself at least 465 new super coins, and that's better than a slap in the face. I mean, everyone likes to win, of course. And for Team Stomping Grounds, even if your team doesn't win, you get between 200 and 600 super coins. This is to do with the fact that most of the new content from the new tiers does release when a new season comes out. Now, you won't be able to get the top tiers worth of cards, but you will be able to get yourself potentially a middle tier pro, as has been the case in the last 2 seasons. Plus, you have your platinum packs all the way to bronze packs, you've got your grab bags, you've got your case grabs, and you've got the newly renamed PLE cards. They used to be the Money in the Bank cards. These are currently Matt Riddle and Finn Balor, but as you may know, since season 3 up to now, Survivor Series does bring the first set of PLE cards. So you might want to save until then, just in case they do release a top tier card. Imagine having that when you're going through TLC mode or one of the new events. Moving on to exclusive draft picks, and this is about leaving the fewest exclusive draft picks you possibly can, and this is really simple. The less exclusive draft picks that are on the board left for you to pick, the more likely it is that you will get yourself a reset, which is either a tier pull or a support. That means that you're closer to your next one, or you're closer to getting yourself a double stat manager support, or even a second wind, which is the best support available in the game. This is essential if you're going to be saving Team Stomping Ground rewards for those exclusive picks. The quicker you get that first pull, the better it is for the second, the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and etc. etc. Now, the penultimate tip I can give you is the offer wall. Now, I can't show you it on screen, but I know plenty of people who do have a lot of success with the offer wall offers. And these, my suggestion would be to go for the smaller offers to potentially get yourself some extra credits for the new season for smaller packs, or for bouts and titles when a new season drops. It might just help you get that first event card, where we know because our decks are lower, it's going to be much more difficult in the first event. And the last thing you should do is save picks. This will give you the best possible start when a new tier goes live, and more picks means more dust. More dust means more exclusive draft picks. More exclusive draft board resets means better and quicker progression. But how do you do this? Well, there's 2 ways, and one you might not believe. The first way of going over the pick limit, which is 50, is to hit 49 picks and then just keep doing Survivors and King of the Rings and Survivors and King of the Rings. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, but what happens if I am over my pick limit? Isn't the game going to stop me? Well, no, because, importantly, the only game mode that stops you from playing is Wild. And if you don't intend to play Wild between now and the next season, well, you might just be able to do what my friend Robski has done. Yes, a good friend of mine, Rob, has managed to get 5,000 draft picks, which is the maximum you can have in this game before the game just goes, nah, we're done. But how has he done this? Well, that's where part 2 comes in, and this is down to the double draft picks weekend. Because a little secret about the double draft picks are that instead of giving you 24 draft picks for, say, an elimination chamber match, or 10 draft picks for a Money in the Bank match that you've won, it actually gives you the original amount and then an extra amount on top of it. That extra amount goes on top of your existing pick balance. Now, whilst that first 12 is lost to whatever SuperCard god eats the picks up after you get them when you've got a draft board full of draft picks, the rest of these double picks are added onto your balance and will keep going up and up and up and up. And there you go. You're going to be able to build your picks and continue as if nothing happened. Just make sure you don't dust anything and you don't pick any cards off the draft board. I mean, that's real simple. So there we have it. 10 tricks and tips that you need to know, and secrets that you might not have known, to getting the best possible start for Season 9 and ending Season 8 on a bang. If any of this helped you, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out, and maybe more people will see this. Share it on with other players, your friends, maybe even your Uncle Howdy. And if you want to see the best Season 9 content for WWE SuperCard and beyond, then make sure you hit that big subscribe button Trust me, you won't regret it. But until next time, I have been SuperZombGBBQ. You have been amazing and awesome. Never forget that. I will see you very soon. Peace out.